Bottom line is I'll smile at you, but it doesn't mean I with you. And don't touch me and manhandle me when you don't even know me. Why in the world would you think that it's okay to get on Twitter, unprovoked, mind you, and say, oh yeah, fuck my fan? Greed, power, like obsession, and like having a stick up your ass is the only thing I can think of that would make you think that's okay. And so for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and reverse everything I said positive about Doja Cat in my last video, asking her to please make a rock album. We don't really need you in the scene. We have enough elitists. And I mean, coming from someone that makes pop music, why was I inviting you in the first place? There are plenty of reasons I should have been reluctant to invite Doja Cat to the rock black cookout, if you will, the black rock cookout, if you will. We don't have to talk about any of those things because I don't want to get into internalized anti-blackness at the moment. Everyone's been talking about a weird fan interaction between Doja Cat and this guy who apparently has their own like fashion line. They seem like a designer or something like that. And they were wearing a shirt at one of, I don't know where they were, somewhere in New York or LA, probably. Here's the original video of the interaction.
Period. Period. I got you always. This is the period. Happy Pride Month. This is the period. Happy Pride Month. Ami, so nice to meet you, girl. You're beautiful. I hope you have the best night. Ami, so nice to meet you, girl. You're beautiful. I hope you have the best night.
You smell great.
I'm about to give my shirt to Doja Cat.
Thank you. You smell great. You smell great. You smell great.
And these are the tweets that Doja Cat decided made sense to make public. Bottom line is I'll smile at you, but it doesn't mean I with you. And don't touch me and manhandle me when you don't even know me. If you know, you know. I honestly think I need to stand up for myself in the moment sometimes. No shit. And he didn't even know my name to be touching me and kissing me on my face like that is crazy. On Twitter, a fan said, I thought you were feeling the damn interaction. Why is all that? Explain and give us some context. Doja Cat said, I was very drunk. I don't know what to tell you. Tell us you were very drunk and that you reacted in a way that wasn't actually how you felt. You were just kind of in it. Like, we need more. Here's the video of his explanation.
Hi guys, I was just at a party and I got informed that Doja said some shit about me on Twitter. I just want to clear this up because it hurts, because I loved her. I watched her at Coachella. I've never claimed to be the biggest fan, but I really stand her and I think her work is amazing. I just think it's crazy because she's the one at this event that was being so nice, and she pointed out my shirt and I said, and I like that. And then when I went outside and she was outside, I was like, girl, you'd be the perfect girl for my Pride collection. And she said, what do you mean? What Pride collection? I said, oh, I released this t-shirt, blah, blah, blah. I'd love to give you one. She said, I'd want one right now. And I said, oh, I could give this one to you. She said, no way, you're not going to give this to me. And that's when the video started, and she was being so sweet and amazing, and I thought that's what it was. And now, guys, she's on Twitter saying she threw that musty shirt away. She's saying that I didn't know her name, that I manhandled her, all this stuff. I understand, guys, if I was being like too nice or whatever, I will take full accountability. I'm gay. I would never want to make her feel uncomfortable. She's so iconic. I have only been saying the nicest things about her. She's the sweetest celebrity. She made me feel so seen. She said, Ami, I thought she was nice. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is for publicity or for whatever, guys, but I would have never wanted to make her uncomfortable. I would have never even filmed if she didn't say yes. Guys, that video that we filmed was after everything, and I don't want to be that guy that comes on emotional or whatever, but I feel like I'm always the butt of the joke. Like, why am I the punching bag, bro? Like, literally, like, nothing happened other than her liking my shirt. I offered it to give it to her. She doesn't have to keep it, she doesn't have to do whatever, but she was obviously down, like, and I understand she has to set her boundaries. She's a celebrity. I'm not. I will never understand that, so I value that and I appreciate it and I get that. But for me, guys, I'm a normal ass person that's at a bar, meets Doja Cat. I just released my clothing drop for Pride, and I just offered to give her one, and she said, oh, I want one right now. So I had the size. I was like, here, take it. I apologize if I did anything wrong at all. But guys, I'm a human being too. And honestly, this just shows me, I guess, that maybe not everybody's who they show in person. I would have never said anything other than she's the sweetest girl ever, but I guess she went on a whole tweet rant about me. I never claimed to have it all laid out, to know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just at a bar, released a clothing drop. Doja was being very sweet to me. And also, guys, I know I didn't know her first name. I'm so sorry. I never claimed to be the biggest fan ever. I just respect her a lot for her work. I've listened to her music so many times. I met her 4.5 years ago at the VMAs, and I was like gagged. And I thought 4.5 years later, the world worked for me. Like, the stars lined in my favor, but I guess not.
By the way, guys, happy Pride. I think it's within the realm of possibility that this straight cis lady didn't want to look homophobic and decided, I'm just gonna fake it. I'm just gonna be fake and act like everything's cute, and then people won't hate me online, because there's a lot of reasons for people to hate me online, and like I really don't feel like dealing with that. It's so annoying. I'm sure she was so annoyed in 2023 when she had to discuss during an interview with Apple Music that she doesn't hate her fans. According to Teen Vogue, Doja Cat sat with Ebro Darden and spoke openly about the discussion surrounding her fan base and what she said on social media about not loving her fans. Darden asked Doja Cat about the rumors that she hates her fans and if it was her rejecting the assumptions they make about her. One thing I do want to kind of set straight, she said, is that you'll never see a direct quote of me saying I hate my fans, not once. But it's a really big misquoted thing where everybody is saying she hates her fans. Never said that. Girl, it's not about you actually saying the literal words, I hate my fans. It's in your behavior. Anyway, the article goes on to say, ahead of the release of her newest album, Scarlet, in September, Doja Cat went back and forth with fans on social media, which led to her losing more than 180,000 followers. The controversy started after the rapper criticized her fan base for calling themselves kittens, writing in a since-deleted Threads post, if you call yourself a kitten or fucking kittens, that means you need to get off your phone and get a job and help your parents with the house. When a fan asked her to say that she loved her fans, Doja Cat replied, I don't though, because I don't even know y'all. Which I get it. There's a parasocial relationship happening, but come on, girl. Several stan accounts dedicated to Doja Cat also deleted their accounts. She went on to say, I do like to play with that as a meme, Doja Cat said during the Apple Music interview. And I know that like people who get it, and I'm fine with that. I don't need like to have to explain my sense of humor or explain comedy to anyone. The rapper continued, if people don't see the joke, then they just don't see the joke, and it's not my responsibility to have them understand. Girl, I think she's really having a battle with her own famousness or her own notoriety. Like, she likes it, she loves it, obviously she loves the money, and she's clearly attention seeking. Like, I think she was having one of those moments where, like, she realizes this is how I have to be for the industry and to make it mainstream. This is what I've had to do to get here, because in the industry, in the entertainment industry, you have to schmooze, you have to act fake to get to the top, simply put. After a while, if you're a weirdo, that shit gets aggravating. Listen, I'm struggling with that now. You want to know why I'm not making it anywhere? Because every time I have to be fake, I say, nope, can't do it. Actually, your energy bothers me. I'm going to move this. I'm going to leave this room. Oh, actually, I don't like the way you treated someone, so I'm going to give you the actual bare minimum. Oh, this is how you talk to people? Well, let me talk to you like this. Like, that's just how I am in my everyday life. The difference between me and Doja Cat is she's got money, and this bitch is miserable, rich and miserable, because she has to live out a fake identity in order to sustain her cash flow. I don't have to do that. Would it be easier if I did that? Sure. When there's so much at stake, I can understand how that just would drain you and weigh you down. But that's no excuse for coming online and potentially ruining this kid's online presence, knowing that he is, a small business owner. That is really fucked up. You don't hate your fans. You hate fame, and that's not our fault. It's not our fault. Actually, you asked for it, you wanted it. It's not our fault. Don't make some stupid ass allegations like you were manhandled, which is a term that has really negative connotations and low-key alludes to assault, all because you can't handle living outside your most authentic self for money. That's really hard, being able to live your authentic self and make a profit from it. I hope the opposite happens to this guy. Now, I will say, we've all have experiences where stuff happens. I've had experiences where stuff happens to me and I freeze up in the moment and I just go along with it, especially if it's like something like that, where it's like, it is like low-key assault or something. I've been in that situation. I think a lot of women can relate to that. I'm not saying she didn't genuinely feel uncomfortable. I can look at that video and see that telling of the truth too. It's two sides of the story. But the problem is her expecting us to know how she felt and approaching the situation with a nasty attitude instead of offering a sense of clarity and a little bit of education. That's all she could have done. She could have came out and said, this is how I actually felt, you guys, and I just want to set the boundary now that, in person, please don't just like touch me and, respect my personal space, my personal physical space. Luckily for the fan, though, he seems to be turning the whole thing into a positive situation. Hot New Hip Hop covered it, writing, Pablo Tamayo, the Doja Cat fan who made headlines by giving her his shirt in a now famous viral video, has once again responded to her calling him musty. In a video caught by Complex, Tamayo dances to Shoreline Mafia's 2017 song Musty with the caption, LOL, if I'm musty, why do you say I smell good? He also announced that he's selling a tank top with the phrase must ass shirt on it. She wants to promote her album. I'll promote my clothes. I know that's right, boy. This hoe needs some media training or maybe a different job. I don't know. Oh yeah, stay out of rock and roll, Doja Cat, please. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video all the way through. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment if you can. Share it with your friends. The YouTube algorithm thinks you should watch this video next.